Third episode, season 6, Game of Thrones just went off, titled Oathbreaker. Covered quite a number of topics, as usual. Mainly Jon Snow. Picked up right where it left off last week with Jon Snow coming back to life. Night's Watch kind of dealing with him coming back to life and what might happen in the future, because I think a few of them weren't quite sure if that was truly him. It was all Jon Snow, which it seems like it is. Be interesting to see how that goes. But he, through the episode, the two scenes that they had with them, Jon Snow, dealt with some of the big people that stabbed him at the end of the last season. Which he had to do, kind of had to take care of those people that aren't going to back him in the future. Another big thing for this episode, there were two moments that kind of like fan theories that I think potentially, one very potentially is going to be shown, and the other one possibly set up. The one that's possibly going to be set up is Cersei going to have her trial by combat. I think she's working towards that. And I know the Faith group is going to have the Mountain be their champion. And if you're going by fan theories, it would be the Clegane Bowl, where Cersei, the Faith, has the Mountain. No, Cersei would have the Mountain, and the Faith would choose the Hound, which we thought died last season, but still alive. Got saved, and haven't read the book, but I think he got saved potentially and kind of turned his life around, felt bad for being like he was, and is trying to live a good life now or something. I can't remember all the details, but I think they're slowly working towards that. Cersei and the Mountain versus the Faith and the Hound. And the other fan theory that looked like it was getting worked towards very much, and so much so they showed the Tower of Joy. Fan theory is the R plus L equals J, about who Jon Snow's parents are, where it's not really Ned Stark as the father. Pretty interesting theory if you haven't seen it. I'm sure most everybody's seen it at this point, but Bran and the Thread Raven guy went back in time. So when Ned Stark got to the tower with a few of his, like 3 guys, and can't remember their names, but they were going to try and go up the tower, had to have a little fight, and potentially Bran said something that Ned Stark potentially heard, but we're not sure. So that would be interesting this season if we get to see who Jon Snow's parents are. Very much like to see the Clegane Bowl go down at some point this season. Well, I always liked the Hound. If nothing more, he had some pretty good lines. Was tough customer and didn't put up with much. Of course, afraid of fire, but I think it'd be so far this season's been pretty interesting to me. A little bit more else happened, but mostly it dealt with, the big things for me are Jon Snow, possibly Clegane Bowl, possibly R plus L equals J. Ramsay has a couple new prisoners now. Some people are fearing about the Wildlings and Jon Snow together. So they're trying to make a deal with Ramsay Bolton. A few other little tidbits here and there, but it's a pretty good episode. 7 more to go. I'm happier so far this season than I was last season. I think if there's a better pace, more things going on sooner in the season. So hopefully they'll continue on and have some more good things to show us. I'm gonna call it here. I'll see y'all next time.